Today I want to talk about the new Hollyland Lark Max 2. Basically, there's some innovations in this microphone set that honestly I've been looking for a long time. Here's what you get. In this box, obviously you're going to get your instructions, and then all the magic is in this pouch. So here's what you get. You get the 2 mics. You have your receiver for your camera, as in your mirrorless camera, and then you have a separate receiver that'll go into your phone. It'll go into your Osmo Pocket 3. Obviously, you can see we have a USB-C input. And we're going to show you how this works in a second. Let's look at the mics. So the mics, here's what's great about these mics. They have a 32-bit float. That way you're never going to peak or distort, so your recordings will always be in great shape. Now, you see this little rec button. This mic can record on its own. So in other words, if anything happens between you and your subject, there's going to be a full recording in this microphone. Here is the actual, you can see the actual mic setting is right there. And what's unusual about this mic setup from a lot of others, instead of just being a clamp, it has this that will just go into your shirt and it'll clip right on. It pairs easily. Here you can see it flashing blue, meaning that it is connected. You get 2 of these in the set. They each do the same thing. Let's have a fast look at the actual receiver, which will go onto your camera. So on this, you get your channel mode, you get your mic settings, you get your monitor settings. I'll get to that in a second. Recommended settings, time code. You even get time code on this. And here's your basic for all of your settings. So it charges up in the case. Okay, let's go through some of the things that are included in this incredible kit. So you get these, which will allow you to plug in a lavalier into your mic. So if you don't want this hanging out either in front or behind in a shirt, you can just plug in your lavalier right here. And guess what? They give you 2 lavaliers. Of course, you get all the cables you need for charging. Here you have USB-A, USB-C, USB-C double-ended. Here are your TRS to TRS for your going from the receiver to your camera, and for monitoring and for the mic. Now you do get 2 of these fuzzy cats to help cut down any wind noise that will fit on the top of this, top of your transmitter. Now, if you decide you don't want to use the clip system for some reason, they also give you these super strong magnets, that one for each microphone. So you make sure your clip is on the out, put the rubber in there, and then they supply you with magnets, as you can see, branded magnets. And so this will stick onto whatever piece of clothing that you may want to hang it on. The lavalier supplied, both of them, are terrific. The other beauty about these mics is, as I showed you the lavalier adapter before, this setup will take my Sanken microphone. Now, it's a little bit more of a high-end microphone, but it will work on this system. And that is a beautiful thing. Okay, now here's one of my most favorite parts of this whole system. You see these AirPods? These AirPods will let you monitor your audio as you're recording. How many times have you done a recording and you want to make sure you have it? And yes, it may be on the internal recorder on the transmitter, but you want to hear what you're getting while you're recording. This is so unique to this setup and this company. Now, these they set up on your ears. They charge in the case. And this is part of the whole package. Now, I believe it's another $30 to get this with it. You don't want to go without it. This will connect to your phone here. Plug it right in there. You push these buttons on the bottom, and you can see those lights are showing me that my mics are now connected. By the way, this little receiver can also plug into the back of a Pocket Osmo 3, so you can use their same microphones and not disrupt your system and just connect directly. And once again, very important, you can monitor your recording in real time. I mean, this is a great charging case. I do wish that the magnet things would fit in here, or any cables. However, as it is, it's nice, it's small, rechargeable with that USB-C on the back. Everything is there. You can see that the mics are already connected. They're all at 100%. All I have to do is take this out of my bag, open it up, pull out the mics, and I'm ready to go. With the monitoring headphones, I think it adds another $30. The receiver with the 2 mics and the receiver that goes onto your phone or your Osmo Pocket. It comes with this pouch. You get 2 lavalier mics, which can go right in there. You get your 2 TRS to TRS cables to hook into your camera. You get a few fuzzy cats to cut down the wind noise on your mics. You get, if you're still using Lightning, they gave you a Lightning adapter. You get your mag connectors with a nice silicone buffer so nothing gets hurt. Here, your cables will go into here. You get these 2 adapters for the mics to add your lavaliers, however you want to do it, or any other TRS microphones. You get 2 of those. That goes in here. The only thing that I'm showing you that you don't get is the Sanken mic. But look at this. It all fits in there. It's everything you want, everything you need. Super impressed by Hollyland and this setup. Essentially, it all fits in this little pouch, and it comes in this little box. The Hollyland Lark Max 2. Check it out. Get the whole system. You won't regret it.